Listen to me carefully. Not everyone's opinion matters. You can't live your life based upon what other people think about you. You have to stop being concerned about others. Because if you keep living to impress them, you'll die having never met yourself. How many dreams have died because someone said, "That's not realistic"? How many voices have gone silent because of one harsh comment from someone who never even walked a mile in your shoes? People will always have something to say, but you have to ask yourself, who are they to judge your journey when they've never even taken the first step on theirs? Do you realize how many people are in graves, their hearts full of regrets, all because they spent their lives trying to win approval from people who didn't even like themselves? Let me tell you something bold. You weren't born to be liked. You were born to be real, to be raw, to be rare. Some people won't like you just because your courage triggers their fear. Your discipline offends their laziness. Your light exposes their darkness. But that's not your problem. That's theirs. Your problem is you keep shrinking your power to fit into their comfort zone. You keep watering down your greatness so no one feels offended. You keep hiding the parts of you that are meant to be seen, celebrated, and unleashed. Just because someone might talk behind your back, well, let them talk. They were going to talk anyway. You don't need a round of applause to validate your next step. You don't need their approval to build your legacy. You just need permission from one person, yourself. And here's the real truth. The people whose opinions truly matter, they'll never put you down. They'll correct you, they'll guide you, but they will never shame you for trying, for learning, or for becoming better. So why are you giving your power away to people who wouldn't show up for you if you failed? Why are you investing your energy into pleasing those who wouldn't even notice if you disappeared? You must stop that, starting today. Because the moment you stop letting others dictate your worth, your potential, and your choices, that's the moment your real life begins. Number 1, you don't need their validation. Here's what they won't tell you. Most people who judge you aren't really thinking about you. They're thinking about their own insecurities, their own failures, and their own fear of becoming irrelevant. Their judgment is not a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of what they lack. It's easier to throw stones at someone climbing than to climb themselves. So why are you chasing claps from the crowd that's afraid to even step into the arena? Why are you looking for love from people who don't even love themselves? You keep explaining yourself to people who aren't even listening to understand, only listening to judge. You keep seeking permission from people who never even gave themselves a chance. Let me make this clear. The strongest people you admire, they were mocked, misunderstood, and doubted. But they moved anyway. They walked through the noise, kept building in silence, and made their presence undeniable. Why? Because they understood a truth you must grab tightly. Purpose doesn't need popularity. You don't need their cheers to change your life. You just need your courage. Number 2, their opinion is not your reality. Just because someone says you're not good enough doesn't mean it's true. They may speak with confidence, but that doesn't mean they're right. They may laugh at your ideas, but that doesn't mean your vision is foolish. They may call your dreams crazy, but history is built on the backs of those who dared to dream differently. You have to stop confusing their disbelief with your truth. Their opinion is not your identity. Their label is not your limit. People only call things impossible until someone comes along and does it. So let them doubt you. That doubt is fuel. Let them criticize. That sharpens your focus. Let them go silent. That silence will echo with your success one day. You must stop breathing life into their opinions and start breathing fire into your own destiny. You are not here to blend in, to conform, or to seek approval. You are here to build something so strong that even the doubters are forced to respect it. Stop living in the shadows of their opinions and start casting your own. Number 3, the silent killer's fear of judgment. You know what paralyzes more dreams than failure ever will? fear of what others will say. Not failure, not rejection, not even lack of talent, just fear of whispers, stares, comments, and silence. It's the silent killer that creeps in your mind and makes you doubt every move. People stay stuck in jobs that suffocate their passion. They remain in relationships that drain their joy. They hold on to habits that destroy their peace, not because they want to, but because they're scared of how others will perceive the change, afraid of being misunderstood, afraid of being laughed at. People will talk regardless. If you win, they'll say you got lucky. If you lose, they'll say they told you so. If you stay quiet, they'll call you weak. If you speak up, they'll call you arrogant. So what's the point of trying to please them? Live for your soul, not their applause. If they're going to judge you, let them judge you for dreaming boldly, for becoming exceptional, for being the one who broke free while they chose to stay stuck. Number 4, you're not for everyone, and that's your superpower. You weren't made to fit in every room because you were born to shake rooms. You weren't built to blend into the background. You were created to lead, to change, to disrupt the ordinary. And yes, that makes people uncomfortable, but growth always does. The moment you stop fitting into their expectations is the moment you start stepping into your power. Let them whisper. Let them stare. The more you rise, the more they'll talk. But you must never let their whispers mute your roar. The more authentic you become, the more they'll question your choices, but don't let their questions become your self-doubt. Remember this: some people are allergic to realness, and your authenticity exposes their masks. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your calling. Your vision was given to you, not to them. So stop dimming your light to make others comfortable in their darkness. You're not here to fit into their small world. You're here to expand your own. And that right there, that's your superpower. Number 5, filter the voices in your life. Not everyone deserves access to your thoughts. Not everyone qualifies to speak into your life. You need to protect your mental space like a fortress, because one toxic voice can plant seeds of doubt that take years to unroot. So before you take advice, ask yourself the hard questions. Does this person live a life I would want for myself? Are they speaking from wisdom or from wounds? Are they building me up, or are they projecting their limits onto me? You have to learn how to filter noise from guidance. Not all feedback is constructive. Some of it is contaminated. And sometimes the loudest opinions come from the smallest experiences. People who've never taken a risk will tell you to play it safe. People who've never dared greatly will warn you against failure because they never had the courage to fail forward. Stop letting the broken lead you. Stop letting the bitter direct you. Only take advice from those who live with courage, speak with wisdom, and walk with integrity. Number 6, the cost of people-pleasing. Every time you live for someone else's opinion, you betray your own truth. Every time you silence your voice to keep the peace, you create a war inside yourself. And every time you make yourself smaller just to be accepted, you rob the world of something powerful: you. People-pleasing is not kindness, it's not humility, it's self-abandonment. You bend over backward, give your time, energy, and love, and still they find a reason to criticize. Because here's the harsh truth: you'll never be enough for people who aren't enough for themselves. You can give your best, and they'll still ask for more. You can move mountains, and they'll complain about the dust. So why are you playing a game that has no finish line? Why are you sacrificing your sanity to meet standards that keep changing? You think you're being loved for who you are, but you're being used for how well you perform. Stop. You were not born to be their puppet. You were born to be your own masterpiece. Number 7, set yourself free. It's time to take your power back. It's time to stop living by committee and start living by conviction. It's time to build your life around your values, not their validation. Because validation is rented, but values are owned. Reclaim your voice. Speak your truth even if it shakes. Make decisions that scare you, not because they're wrong, but because they're finally yours. You've spent too long waiting. waiting for applause, waiting for approval, waiting for the right moment. But the right moment is the one you decide to move. Don't wait for the world to tell you you're worthy. Show them. Don't wait to be chosen. Choose yourself. Don't wait for peace to find you. Become it. Because the moment you stop letting their opinions define you is the moment you finally start living the life that was meant for you. And when that happens, you won't just be free, you'll be unstoppable. So let this be your reminder, not everyone's opinion matters. You were never meant to carry their judgment like a backpack full of bricks. You were never born to shrink for their comfort or mold yourself to fit their expectations. This is your life, your dream, your fire. And if you don't guard it, no one else will. You've spent enough time explaining. Now it's time to execute. You've shrunk long enough. Now it's time to shine. Because the right people, the ones who truly matter, will never ask you to play small. They will challenge you, yes, but they will respect you, not reduce you. So ask yourself, who have you been living for? Whose opinion has been steering your choices, your confidence, your direction? And more importantly, what would your life look like if you finally started living for yourself? Take care of your soul, respect your journey, and always remember, you don't need their permission, you just need your decision.